class, we get a chance to deeply celebrate, honor, and land in our beautiful vessel. This container that does so much as a woman. They say that being a woman is not for the faint of heart. It is an intense and wonderful and often challenging place, and I wouldn't trade it. But it's a lot to be in a human body and a woman's body is that unique vessel. It gives life, that nourishes, that bleeds without being wounded, then holds our blood inside as wisdom, where it gets to feed and nourish us deeply. Take a moment to gather the layers of yourself and notice what is landing this morning. What are you aware of physically? What are you aware of emotionally, energetically, spiritually? What are you bringing to your practice? That's really what you're beginning to notice, so that you come in with an awareness of what might be guiding you a little bit this morning and what you want to be paying attention to. Always listening to the breath. Always anchoring into that when you lose track of that, when your mind has wandered, monkey mind. Find that next inhale. Come home. Inhale is our invitation to come home to ourselves. Every moment of every day. As long as we're breathing, we are invited home again and again and again. And placing one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. That lower hand is feel into the beautiful cauldron. Your beautiful cauldron, deep in the belly. As you inhale, invite the breath deep down into that lower hand and let it rise up like you're filling a beautiful glass with nectar, all the way up to the upper hand, the heart space, front, back, and side. And then you let go and release and exhale. And your spine might gently begin to move with the breath. Gentle undulation. Inhale, a little bit of lifting the heart and opening the throat. And as you exhale, gently curving, pull the belly in towards the back body. Widen the cave of your back body. Drop the chin. Soften the tongue. Inside of the mouth. Keep it going. Catch the wave of the inhale, lift and open. And exhale. Take it slow. Really find that exhale, that calming release. Relax the tops of your shoulders. Back and forth. A couple more times. Good, and come to your next exhale. Good, then slide your hands down to your thighs and start rolling through the belly. Massaging all the internal organs open around and back, articulating the spine. Notice in the hip joint where things might feel a little sticky. Where it feels yummy and good, where you want to stop for a moment and maybe slide or rock back and forth as you check out a certain spot. One more in this direction and then change. Tethering your mind, your awareness to the breath. Letting the breath guide each movement and the spaces between the breaths, guiding that place of just listening. Two more in this direction. Articulating the spine, feeling into possible fluidity of the spine. Good. Then to center, a little back and forth. Like a seated cow and cat. Waking the spine up. Letting these warm-ups land in your body, giving you information. And bring your arms into it on the inhale, open. Spread your wings. Open the throat. Stretch your fingers back. Shake them out. And as you exhale, right arm, eagle arms, switches under the left, wrap and bring the palms of your hands together. Gently bend forward and bow. Widen the space in the back of the heart. Inhale, coming up. Lift the elbows, look up. Stretch the underside of the arms. And come back to neutral. Gently release. Inhale and open. And exhale, left under right. Wrap, palms come towards each other. Round forward, bow. Inhale, come up. Lift the elbows. And exhale, spread your arms wide out to either side. Flex through the wrists, fingertips pointing up. Roll the shoulders around a little bit. Back and forth a couple of times. Easing them out, and then press the heels of your hands away. Relax the jaw, the tongue. Tongue is deeply wired to the top of the cervical vertebrae and reaches energetically down through the spine to the tailbone. Press away. It's like you could clear out your personal space, creating energetic boundaries, clarity. Soften the tops of your shoulders, squeeze the shoulder blades together, anchor the shoulders deep in the hips, lift the crown of your head, core, one more. Exhale, wrap, and give yourself a good morning hug. Good. Shake it out to the left. Bring your hand out, anchor that right hip, bring the right arm up and over, curve the spine like it could widen like an accordion, the side of the rib cage. Drop the hip down, anchor it down, and then come up. Inhale, change sides. Exhale. Gently press the left hip down, curve the rib cage. Good. And back and forth. Inhale as you transition. Exhale. Widening the space all around the pelvic girdle. Inhale, come up, over to the right, press left hip, anchor down. Good. Come up and twist right hand across to the left knee. Wring out the spine like a towel. Squeeze, look around. Inhale, come back. Exhale. And again, inhale and exhale. Going through full range of motion to the other side. And back to center, hands on your thighs. Soften, just check in here. Feel if there's any more circulatory energy where you're feeling a little more alive through the spine. The breath a little fuller, a little more connected. Good. And then come down a level. Butterfly, bring the bottoms of your feet together. Pull your cheeks back. Lift the sternum, lift the heart. Anchor the low belly. Lift the crown of the head. So feel your sit bones. See if you can rock a little bit and feel the sit bones root. Lift the crown of the head up. Soften the inside of the mouth. See if you can lift the sternum. Lift the heart. So squeeze your sit bones together. And let that inner wiring connect right up into the low belly and the low back, giving you support to lift the sternum and to keep the upper torso upright without tensing the shoulders or the jaw. So can you isolate different parts, putting the energy where you really need it to go, directing with the mind and the breath where you need the energy to go to hold this posture, and then let the rest of it flow Tense shoulders will not make this any more open and accessible. So watch the hidden tension places. Jaw, tongue, tops of your shoulders, space between your eyebrows, lots of little different places. And on an exhale, gently walk the heart forward just a little bit until you meet that edge where the body says, that's enough. Get one more breath here. Keep the spine nice and long. Good. And then slowly walk the spine up, pull up on your knees. I'm going to move my allies to the side here. Come on down on my mat on my back. Shake out your legs. Maybe arms. Check in a little chi slap. Knees especially. They might feel just a little cramped. Not used to sitting. All the way through. Just stream the energy out along the leg towards the bottom of the foot. And the other side. Drawing blood flow into certain areas just by that gentle slap. And then slide the energy along the legs, out the bottom of the foot, and into happy baby. It's a nice transition right here. When on your back, kind of a nice place to go. Deepening that connection into the pelvic floor. Soften the back of the heart and the back of the shoulders. Relax the inside of the mouth. So again, making that wiring connection in your mind and in your heart between the jaw and the pelvic floor. Invite the tailbone. So using your core muscles, invite the tailbone down towards the floor, lengthening the spine a little bit. One more breath here. Good. Release that and draw your knees into the center and just give your knees a hug into the chest. Rock the spine back and forth. And then circle the knees. Pivot them around the low back, just feeling that circling. Good. And then wrap your left hand around both knees. Drop your knees to the left. Stretch out the right arm. Turn your head to the right. Think about dropping that right shoulder into the floor. Let the feet and knees come down as far as feels safe and comfortable for your spine. You're welcome to put support under them if you need that, like a folded blanket or a bolster, a pillow. Widen the space on the inhale between the inside of the hip and the inside of that right shoulder blade and shoulder armpit. One more breath here. Good. Then bring those knees up. Your feet down. Bring your spine back to center. Just check in here. Circle the knees if that's helpful. And then knees up to the chest again. Wrap the right arm around, hug right into your chest, and drop both knees to the right. Stretch out the left arm and turn your head to the left. Mm. Welcome that inhale with attention and expansion. Expand between the inside of that left hip to the shoulder. Mm. Mm. One more breath here. Good. Slowly bring the knees up, help them. Good. Bring the spine all the way back to neutral. Circle the knees. And then slide your hands down your shins. In preparation for doing a bridge lift with your hips. And then we're going to, as you lift the spine and the hips, we're going to bring the arms all the way up and over to the mat behind you. And then simultaneously, they're both going to come down, hips and arms. So hands right down by the sides of your hips or your feet. Anchor the four corners of the bottoms of your feet. Yeah. Lengthen the spine, tuck the tailbone a little bit up towards the backs of your knees. Press down on the four corners, the bottoms of the feet. On your inhale, lifting the hips up. Slowly you start lifting the arms up, working these together. Inhale, up through the midline with your arms over to the mat behind you, palms facing up, hips nice and high. Squeeze an imaginary piece of paper between the cheeks of your buttocks. Lift the front of the hip bones. On your exhale, slowly let the spine work its way down. Arms come down at the same rate you are working these together, coordinating the tailbone coming down with the hands coming down last. And again, inhale coming up. Work them together. Movement and breath, coordinating, focused, mindful attention. Exhale, coming down. One more time. Exhale, coming down. Good. Bring the legs out along the floor, stretch them out, roll them a little from side to side. Into four square from here. So bend the knees, bring them up towards the chest, take that right knee out to the side and bring the right foot in front of the left knee. Slide your hands through, so you're either holding onto the back of the thigh or the front of the shin. Relax the inside of the mouth. Inhale, open the hands just a little bit and let the knees kind of pull away from the chest a little bit. And then as you exhale, press the knees, hands squeeze in towards the chest, the rib cage, massage the belly. And again, open, inhale. And exhale. One more time, open. And exhale, close, squeeze. Good. And then bring that left foot down and slide the right leg, continuing all the way across to the left side. Hips are in neutral, and then you bring the knees up towards the chest in a scissor. You can hold on to the knees and gently press them and squeeze them into the chest. And then inhale, open, let them push away. Exhale, squeeze. Lots of massaging of the belly organs. If there's some of you who'd like to take this just a little bit deeper, you can slide your hands down towards the ankles or the feet and hold on there. And then slowly bring the shins and the feet out to the sides like wings. And they stretch out to the side and you gently press there. It's another option. It sounds interesting and feels welcoming. You're welcome to explore it. If not, stay with this simple movements that nourish your being. One more breath here, wherever your here is. And release, unwind and unwrap the legs. Stretch your legs out. Roll them from side to side. Squeeze your buttocks. Bring your arms over your head, like long pencil stretch. And then release for a moment and let your body, the front of the hips, especially all the lymphatic nodules through the inside of the groin, the low belly, getting a really deep flush and nourishing connection here. Rock the legs a little from side to side. Feel the hips, feel the circulation, and then slowly bending the knees. Four square on the opposite side. Left knee bends out, foot in front of the right knee, sliding the hands through. Feel into this side. Take a moment here because it might have a different accessibility than the other side. It's just straight physiology or injuries or whatever our particular ability into our joints and muscles is. All right, 3 times. On your inhale, let the knees pull away a little bit. Give them a little bit of space from the belly. And then exhale, squeeze in. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze in. And again, open. Exhale, squeeze in. And one last time, inhale. And exhale. Gently release the hands and slide that left leg all the way across. And again, let the knees pull away from the belly a little bit. Exhale, pull them in. Squeeze, open up. Deep lower back, inner hips. Massage the belly. Inhale, open. Let the knees push away. Exhale, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. And then if you want to play with the wings, you can slide your hands down your shins and let the legs, the lower leg, operate out to the opposite side. If this doesn't call, then just keep the knees pressed into the chest a little bit and just feel and breathe with that. Shins are out to the sides and your feet are out to the sides. You might, on an exhale, try gently lowering the elbows and letting the feet get gently pulled down a little bit. One more breath in and gently out. Good. Release. Bring that right foot down, unwrap, stretch out that left leg. Stretch out the right leg, arms overhead, interlace your fingers, press the palms away. Lengthen, squeeze your buttocks, press your bottoms of your feet away from the hips and the hands. And let it go. Rock the legs a little side to side. Let your body receive the medicine of those postures in your body. Take a moment here. Couple of breaths to let the energy circulate, to nourish, to take stock, to assess. Good. All right, bend your knees, roll to your side. Tabletop. Rock back and forth and swing your belly like a hammock back and forth. Soften the elbows, shoulders a little bit. Healing into your mobility, and you might take that all the way around in a circle. And then into a cow stretch. Inhale. And exhale. And in. And out. Inhale. Tuck your toes under. As you exhale, lift up your pelvic floor, your tailbone. Lengthen the back of the legs. Rock a little from side to side as you make your way into down dog. Pull the shoulders away from your ears. Waggle your head back and forth. Root your heels down. Lengthen, soften the belly. See if you can get a lower lumbar vertebrae, just a little more space. You might lift the heels up and bend the knees a little bit. Just play with movement. Feel within the playground of your body. Good. Scissor up. What have we got here? Scissor up your leg. Scissor up your leg. Nice and high. Bend the knee and drop the foot over a little bit towards the opposite side. And then straighten it up. Roll forward on the shoulders and nose to knee. Round the spine. Inhale, lift that leg up. One more time. Nose to knee. Round the spine. Squeeze. Leg up. Three-legged down dog. Bring it all the way forward. Drop the opposite knee. Lift the heart in a low lunge. And then pull back. Pull back, pull the hip back, lengthen, press the heel away, flex the foot. Inhale, come forward. Lift the heart. Squeeze your sit bones towards each other. Exhale, pull back. Inhale forward, lean out to the opposite side and sweep your arm up open, lift. Mm. Mm. Check through the shoulder here. Just play with this movement a little bit. You might bend and straighten the leg. Lift the heart. Good. Bring that hand back. Exhale. Inhale to pyramid. Use your blocks here at any point. Angle that back foot. Surrender the heart. This is releasing the upper body to the wisdom of the lower body. A little half pike. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And release. One more time. Good. All right. Check in and anchor into your feet. You're going to release your hands. Inhale, coming up. Guide yourself into warrior one. Exhale, press that back leg and heel into the foot, into the floor. Squeeze your sit bones and keep bringing that hip bone of that back leg a little forward so your hip bones are facing forward. Lift the heart. Squeeze your sit bones. Drop the tops of your shoulders and root your shoulders into the hips. Good. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Lean back a little bit. Root your feet. Hug the muscle into the bone. And as you exhale, widen your arms as you come forward. Lengthen the spine. Lengthen the spine. Stop parallel to the floor. Reach out. Engage the low back, low belly muscles. Exhale, bring the arms down, back to your pyramid. Soften the heart. Good. Anchor the hands. You're going to scissor up that leg, bring it back, lift it up. Good. And then same knee, bring it down. Pivot the back shin towards the back. So you're coming, to your side. You're in the opposite direction, but that's okay. I didn't guide through which arm and leg. All right, bring the arm up and open, stretch. Stretch to the side. Squeeze your sit bones. And then while you're here, take a little more weight into the knee and the hand and lift that extended leg off the floor. Press the heel away. Engage low belly, low back, lengthen, little back arch here, open. And then as you exhale, nose to knee. Round, bring that knee forward, round the spine, squeeze. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. Last time, open. Press the heel away. Squeeze your sit bones together, leg off the floor if you can. Exhale, squeeze. Good, then slide your hand down the shin. Pull the knee around behind you, grab onto your ankle. Side half bow, lift the heart. One more breath. Exhale, release, extend the arm, extend the leg. Press the heel away, squeeze your sit bones. Exhale, bring the knee down, bring the hand down. Take a moment, knees back, pose of a child, and rest for a moment. Smooth out the breath. Feel out the back body. Inhale. All fours. Cow stretch. And cat. And again, inhale. Tuck your toes. Exhale. Lift the hips. Lift the tailbone. Open the backs of your knees. Step side to side as you find your way back up and into your down dog. Pull the shoulders back. Release the neck. Soften the inside of the belly. Good. All right. Opposite leg. Scissor it up. Good. Lift. Bend the knee and drop the foot a little bit over to the opposite side. A nice spaciousness inside front of the hip. Straighten the leg up. Inhale. Exhale, nose to knee. Round the shoulders forward. Squeeze. Inhale, straighten the leg up. Exhale. Nose to knee. And again. Exhale. Up. This time all the way through low lunge. Drop the opposite knee, lift the heart. Using blocks, using whatever allies you need here. Squeeze the sit bones. Let your body land here. Take stock. Assess, listen. On an exhale, pull the hips back. Root your heel in, flex the foot, lift your toes. Open the back of the knee, the back of the hip. Coming forward, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Good. Exhale here and then reach out to the side. Out to the side. Open to the front of that hip and then sweep the opposite arm up into a rotation, a twist. Squeeze your sit bone. Reach your arm up and stretch back. Gentle twist across the body. Play with the movement of the shoulder. You might swing the hip back a little bit. Good. And come forward into your low lunge. Seeing your mind's eye, warrior one. Inhale, come up into your pyramid first as we get ready in the body. Using blocks as needed. Surrender the heart, upper body to lower body. Pull that thigh bone back towards the back wall. Inhale, a little half pike. Pull the sides of the body into the midline. Back to the inside of the mouth. Exhale. One more time. Exhale. Good. All right. Sweeping up. Just your feet as needed. Inhale, lifting up, lifting up, lifting up. Using muscle, not momentum. And begin to settle and align from the inside out. Bend that front knee. Lift the heart forward. Bend into the front knee. Bend, bend, bend. There you go. There you go. Lift the heart. Squeeze your sit bones towards each other. Good. Inhale, coming up. Straighten that front leg. Widen the arms either side. Bend forward from the hinge point of your hips, like you're bending over a bar. Lengthen the spine and stop at the horizon. Strongly extend your wings. Pull the sides of the body into the midline. Stay with your breath. Good. Exhale, bring the hands down. Surrender the heart, the head. Good. All right. Three-legged down dog. Anchor the hands. Bring that front leg up and back. Stretch it up. Open the inner spaces. Good. Bring that knee down. Down dog. Pull the shoulders back. Brighten the base of the pelvic floor. Roll your inner thighs back a little bit. Good. Drop the knees. Bring your hips back. Bring your hands back. Fingertips down. Pull the heads of the shoulders open. Inhale. Little back arch here. Squeeze your sit bones. Lift the sternum. Exhale. Bring the hips down towards your heels. Fold over, pose of a child. Resting. Take a moment here. See if you can fill out the back body. If you need to put a block or a rolled blanket under the backs of your knees, if the compression is a little much, you could do that. Or you could sit on a bolster. Always take care of yourself. Soften the tongue, the inside of the mouth. Check in those hidden spaces of tension. So your fingers, check the elbows, check the shoulders. Every time Every movement is an opportunity to notice where we're flowing, where energy's holding, where do we need that intensity and strength, where can we soften and free up energy to move where it is actually needed. See if you can fill out the back body, the back of the rib cage, just a little more, like you could lift the skin off the bones. Direct your mind deep into your body. It's a beautiful skill to keep learning. Taking the lens of your mind and letting it move around, visualize, be connected to all the spaces inside. Good. All right. Tuck your toes, lift the hips, lift the spine, walk forward so that you're in a forward fold. Support with any allies that you need under your hands. Check in with the backs of your knees and your hips. Widen your feet about hip width apart. Good. And then bring your hands up to your knees. Bend your knees into powerful breath, like a cow and cat. Inhale, lift the tailbone. Lift the sternum forward, open the throat, head tilts up and back. Exhale, squeeze, 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 drop the chin. And again. Back and forth, slow and deep. Strong exhale, releasing, making room and space for new oxygen, for prana to flow in. Two more. Come here to chair. Adjust the feet a little wider if need be. Bring the arms back, bend the knees, bend the hips. Inhale, bring the arms up. Keeping the knees bent, the hips drop. Lengthen the back body, engage the low belly. Wire and weave. Front and back inside. Inhale, press into the floor, lift up, straighten your legs. Inhale. Exhale, chair. Take a breath here. Strengthen, lengthen. Inhale. One last time. Exhale. Take a breath. Inhale. And as you exhale, bring your arms wide out to either side. Soften your knees, unlock them, and sweep your arms like a rainbow. Either side. You might take a couple of breaths to do this. Gently coming down. All the way. Roll through the shoulders, turn your palms forward right beside your hips. Just shoulder blades anchor through the back of the heart. Circulation flow, unlock the knees, the ankles, and feel that connection between earth, through the body, into the stars, into the universe, the heavens, exhale back down through your body into the heart of the mother. We are not separate from the earth. We are not separate from each other. We are woven in this beautiful fabric, filled with all the joys and challenges that we each face every moment and every day. Holding ourselves and others with compassion. Hands to the heart. Compassion starting with yourself. Good. All right. Open into a straddle. Circle through the wrists and your fingers. All right, let's open into our triangle. Bring your allies near you as needed. Pivot out, so your knee, when it bends, is out 90 degrees, back of the foot, angle just a little bit, press into the heel, roll that inner thigh back as your hips, as your belly faces forward towards the mountains here. There you go. So press into that back heel. This energy spirals open. This energy spirals in. So you've got these two energies weaving through the pelvic floor. Then straighten the leg and open into triangle. Drop the shoulders. Anchor them deep into the low belly. Spread your wings. Start sliding down as you find your way in. Stop when you meet that first point of resistance. Check in. What feels safe? What feels welcoming? And if you take a breath or two, is there a little more access? Or not? It's your upper body, side body, get light and bright as gravity anchors you. Also feel lightness. Good. And an extended side angle pose. Strongly press into that back leg. Good. Inhale, gently coming up to warrior two. Adjust your feet if you need to. Bend that front knee over the ankle. Stretch out your arms. Really watch the front knee. It has a tendency for many of us to pronate, to roll in. So you want to engage internal and external flexors as equally as possible. Press into that back leg. Inhale, come all the way back, parallel your feet. Bring your hands to the heart. Feel that strength travel in, that clarity. Weaving the yin and the yang in our practice. firmness with ease. Good. Transitioning, press your heel on the opposite side, pivot the foot out, check your alignment. Starting with triangle, open, drop the tops of your shoulders, pull that thigh bone in, hug the muscle into the bone, pull up on the kneecap a little bit and slowly slide your way in and down. Adjusting as need be, using allies as they are feeling welcome to support your practice. Good. Transition to extended side angle. And to warrior two. Mindful transition, pay attention. Watch the tops of your shoulders. Relax the inside of the mouth. Good. Inhale, parallel your feet, bring the energy back to the heart. Good. Widen your arms. Roll the inner thighs in, pivot from the hips, press your tailbones and sit bone back, come all the way down. Stretch your arms out in front of you to the floor, like you're doing a wide leg down dog. Press your inner thighs back, lengthen the spine, and direct the breath into each side of the rib cage. And see if you can spread your ribs to the wall. Either side. Expand. And then just as clearly, let it go. Lengthen the spine one more time. Good. Bend the elbows. Bring your hands back. Heel toe in or jump in. Drop the knees. Come over to the side and stretch your leg out. Stretch your arm out, back into our modified side plank. Keeping both sides open and balanced. Lengthen, leg off the floor, arm open and strong. Really wire, low belly, low back. Good, one more breath. Open, lift, exhale, nose to knee. Open. Use muscle, not momentum. Exhale, slow it down. Engage, engage, engage. Open. Exhale. Good. Slide your hand down to your ankle, to your foot. Pull the knee and heel back. Balanced position. So find your point of focus, find your breath and connection. Squeeze your sit bones together, lift the heart. One more breath if you're still with me. And gently release, open your arm, open your leg. Exhale, bring the knees back together. Torso back, pose of a child. Smooth out the breath. Invite prana into all the different nooks and crannies of your body. Check where you're holding tension. Where can you invite it to release? Good. Roll the spine up. Swing your feet around, extend your legs. Sit on a folded blanket if that's helpful for your physiology in forward folds. And bend the right knee. Bring the heel in towards the hips. Rock back and forth, lean forward, and pull your cheeks back. Root down. Inhale. Watch the tops of your shoulders. Exhale, bend from the hinge point of your hips. Exhale, lead forward with the heart. Bring your hands down. Stretch the heel and the bottom of the foot away. And then press your hands down and lift the elbows up. Inhale, lift the heart. Good. Exhale, come down. One more time, inhale. And exhale, release. Forward. Taking your time, feel into this. On an inhale, roll the spine up. Stack the vertebrae. Exhale, drop the shoulders, lift the crown of the head. Good. Pull up on the bent knee, straighten that out. Check in with it. Change sides. Pull your cheeks back. Inhale, lift the heart, root your pelvic floor. Drop the tops of your shoulders, bend from the hinge point of your hips leading forward with the heart. Drop the hands down. Slowly soften the elbows. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Hands down, lift the elbows, lift the heart. Exhale all the way. Keep checking in with your hips. They're weaving in connection in this position. Check in with the back body. See if you can continue to fill out the back body with the quality of your breath. One more breath. Good. Inhale, roll the spine up. Stack the vertebrae. Soften the tops of your shoulders. Let the crown of your head be tall. Good. Straighten out the bent leg. Come long ways on your mat if you're not already there. And rock the legs a little from side to side. Bend the backs of the knees. Bounce, circle through the ankles. And bend the knees, coming into reverse tabletop. Hands behind you. Feet on the floor, about hip width or a little wider apart. Bend the elbows back a little bit. And as you inhale, press into the feet. You have to kind of play with getting the right position for the hands, for your body as it comes up. Squeeze your sit bones. Lift the heart. Squeeze open the fronts of the knees. One more breath. Exhale, gently come down all the way onto your back. Pull the knees up to your chest. Circle the knees, massage the low back. Rock the knees a little side to side. And then bring the feet down wide. Going into our twisted monkey, a zigzag position. Lift up the hips and tuck under that left hip and drop the bent left knee out to the side and slowly walk that right foot back towards the hip and begin to let the front of the right knee pull away and drop down towards the floor. The heel can be tight into the hip. It could be more open and more of a half bow type shape for your body. You gotta listen to your hips. What feels safe for the knee. If you need support under your knee, get a block or a pillow. And sometimes I like to bring the left arm up and just look back over my right shoulder towards the foot. Hmm. One more breath here. Good. Lift up that left knee and slowly begin to straighten out the right leg. Bring the spine and hips back to the center and rock that leg back and forth. Bounce the back of the knees, tuck tailbone a couple of times. And let's do the other side. Both knees bent, feet wide. Lift up and tuck under that right hip and drop the right knee to the side. And then slowly begin to let the left knee drop away from the hip as you walk the foot. Take it slow, because this is an interesting rotation deep inside the hip socket. And you want to make sure you stay safe. Put any support you need underneath that left knee or the hip. Play with how close the heel is into the hip or extended. And then you can bring that right arm up and look back over the left shoulder. Hmm. On an inhale, bring the arm back, the head. Slowly bring that right knee up and walk the left leg away and bring the hips back to center. And slowly stretch out both legs. Rock them from side to side. Check in with the hips and sit bones. Getting ready for Shavasana. All right, we're going to tighten everything. So squeeze, clench your fist, squeeze your buttocks, your belly, scrunch your face, squeeze the shoulder. Hold. And let it go. Just smooth out the breath. Relax the inside of the mouth, the jaw. Begin to let your bones get heavy. Skin soft. Relax the inside of the mouth, the tongue. Inviting the breath deeper, slower. Maybe a little more spacious. Soften the whole face. The lips. Relax the palms of your hands. Ankles, the bottoms of your feet, your toes. Inviting a quiet inside that opens up a deeper possibility of listening. Deeper possibility of witnessing. Paying attention to what you feel, sense, and notice without that need, excuse me, to direct or get involved in that thought, in that emotion. Witnessing, allowing them to be present without attachment. Energy streams flowing through without attachment. Inhale. And exhale. And in. Gently out. Deepening your breath slowly. Feel into those extremities of fingers and toes. Thumb, kick in with your jaw. You just stretch and move from the inside out. Just listening to what wants to move, what feels like it would like connection. And then when you're ready, you can roll to your side. Slowly roll the spine up. Find something to elevate your hips. And press your sit bones and your thighs down. Lengthen your spine. Take a moment here. Check in. Connect. Notice any shifts or changes without judgment, without a story. Witnessing with love and compassion. Becoming a clearer and clearer channel for all that you are and all that you bring to the world and all that you are able to receive. And exhale. Many blessings. Om Shanti Shanti. Namaste.